Luck to both fighters. What a stare down. Oh, here we go. You know it's going to be a good fight when you're trying to commentate and all you can do is make sounds. But I'm telling you what, don't blink. You're going to miss this because this is going to be an explosive
McDaniel, like we said, great athlete, lightning quick. Shawn Carter, very, very well-rounded, tough as nails. Leg kick there by Carter.
McDaniel now.
Leg kick by McDaniel.
And as long as if Zach can get off very quick, he tends to, turn up the pace. It's when he starts falling behind that he kind of loses sight. Nice. Needs to get a reversal here.
Needs to get off his knees.
Shawn Carter here he looks to be a very tall 6'1". Like
he does.
He's just very long and lanky. And I mean, Zach, he's 5'10", but you see the size difference. And one thing we want to, you see the hand control here. That's what you have to do. You have to control that hand. And McDaniel doing a good job of doing hand control. As he gets a 2-on-1 there.
He's got back up to his feet.
There you go.
Nice job by Zach McDaniel.
Oh, he took a low blow there. Did you like my wrestling terminology? 2-on-1s.
Yes, you did.
He had the 2-on-1 and he had good hand control.
Another low blow there. Seen several of those today.
I'm telling you what. This is
good job of Zach McDaniel.
It's contagious.
Standing up, and he ate a knee. Unfortunately, he ate it in a painful area there.
Yeah.
He'd rather just had that in the abdomen.
Right in his funky colored shorts there.
Touch him up. We're good to go. We're back on it.
And Carter now. Carter looking for the range. I think he's just looking for range now.
And we've seen the well-roundedness of Shawn Carter.
Yeah. And then he tries that push kick, pushing McDaniel away.
Nice right hand there.
He stands up.
Nice shot, right hand there.
He set that up with a nice
Carter. He jumped on looking for the choke there.
Nice combination. He set that up. Look at that. Look at those big, long legs.
Zach McDaniel getting out of it.
Working. Oh, McDaniel working.
Trying to get his bearings back.
And Zach needs to pay attention, not leave an arm back. Good. That's what he needs to do, is stand up out of that. Too many times, Matt, we see a guy leave an arm behind, and with Carter's long legs, you don't want to do that. You don't want to get triangle choke or arm bar. As they stand up and engage here.
Nice right hand, left hand there by McDaniel.
McDaniel throwing bombs. Nice leg kick by McDaniel.
Calls up with the left hand.
And he slipped that last punch. There we go, overhand right.
Nice shots there by Carter.
Left, right. Good body shot by Carter.
McDaniel's standing right in front of him trying to bang. And I don't think that's the smart strategy to do right now.
You're right. He needs to circle.
Nice left hand by McDaniel.
And you see a little bit of blood starting to come out of the nose. Well,
looks like it's blood of Shawn Carter.
That's what I mean. It looks like he's starting to
big uppercut there by Carter. Carter's winding up and trying to end this thing immediately.
He's throwing bolos. That's what, this fight's going to go to the second round. And look, you're right, Matt. Look how tired he looks already. That's the one shining strength of Zach McDaniel, is he's got so much ability to stand in there and take punishment.
But he doesn't need to stand right in front of. Oh, big shot through by McDaniel.
Wow. That's what I mean. That's what this kid does. You're absolutely right. He doesn't need to stand in there and take it, but that's been his strength so far throughout his fighting career. His stand in there when he doesn't need to, but he absorbs the punishment. You're right, Matt. Unnecessary punishment.
That's playing with fire.
Unnecessary punishment, but you're absolutely right.
He ate one earlier in that round and he fell down.
Watch this. He eats a couple here, and he slips a nice one there. 2-piece, 3-piece. Oh, that's what I mean by when he stands in there like that. He's got the ability.
There's a difference between staying in the pocket and just standing right in front of someone and banging.
Absolutely. And just to clarify here, McDaniel stays in. He's got the ability to absorb punishment, and he does unnecessarily take punishment by staying in the pocket. What he needed to do, and you called it, what he needed to do is move laterally, circle around, man. Make this big giant chase you. I mean,
and if you're Shawn Carter, that was a good first round for him too as well. he needs to have more head movement as well because they're both wanting to stay in the bend. It's not the smartest strategy for either of them. Obviously, the last couple seconds there may have cost Shawn Carter the round there.
Mr. Carter needs to, you know,
they both landed good, nice leg kicks. Looks like it just comes down to gas.
You know, it is. It's going to come down to conditioning here. And
you see Shawn Carter breathing out of his mouth right now.
But you know what? If I'm Carter's corner, I'm telling him, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that.
I mean, he's already stuffed the takedown. He's got good position on McDaniel on the ground. So
nice leg kick by McDaniel.
Now McDaniel's moving. That's what he needs to do. Circle around. Don't just stay in the pocket.
Nice overhand right by McDaniel.
And see, that's
Carter's trying to end it with one shot.
And he's winding up, and he's telegraphing.
Nice double leg by Carter. That's probably a smart move on his part.
He's going to try to push McDaniel up against the cage here and really work on McDaniel. And what?
Nothing so far.
What Zach needs to do is try to pull out of here. Maybe
McDaniel's is in Carter is in McDaniel's guard. Excuse me, but there's nothing happening here.
There we go. That's the best thing that could happen. Now Zach needs to stand up. He needs to wall walk, stand up, get his position.
Carter's diving back in.
Is looking for maybe a triangle choke here. McDaniel, if he can just tighten this up, he's got a chance.
You hear his corner yelling at him to cross his feet.
You know, Carter
cross his feet, close his guard.
See that? See how close his head is? He's keeping his head right up against McDaniel's head, and that's a classic defense to a triangle choke or to an armbar.
Well, that shows the experience and well-roundedness of Shawn Carter, knowing that's probably what he's going to attempt to do.
Because that leg, you have to pass that leg over the head.
Referee Todd Augusta going to stand him up.
And somebody's bleeding here.
That's Shawn Carter's nose again, I believe.
What a great fight.
Nice shot there by Carter.
And he's really starting to pick apart McDaniel's defense. And if
McDaniel's standing right in front of him.
He's just standing there. He's doing, I call that the zombie. When you just stand there and take punishment. And Carter teeing off on McDaniel. McDaniel firing back though. He's not quitting.
Nice knee there by Carter.
But both guys breathing heavy. Carter looks worn out. He's throwing those big shots, man. He's not pacing himself.
Both fighters bleed. There's another nice leg kick there by McDaniel.
Good leg kick by Carter. And this is where, right here, this is where McDaniel needs to turn it up.
This is where conditioning becomes a factor. Uppercuts by McDaniel.
And he heard me. Wow.
But Carter's staying right there.
Look at his hands. Carter's hands are down. McDaniel needs to press. Oh, wow.
Exactly how I predicted this fight.
Well,
both fighters are exhausted right now. So it'll make for an interesting third round. But what do you do if you're either fighter at this point, Rick? You know what? Both their strategies seems to be the same.
And we see it on the replay there. Carter just throws everything. He's putting all of his eggs in one basket. I think that's a good strategy, but you're right. I would not just stand in the same spot and unload. He's given Zach McDaniel too much of an opportunity.
There's
to
too much
counterpunch.
They're both fighters are trading too much.
Yeah.
They're just blow for blow. Yeah.
But you know what? If I'm Carter's corner, I'm telling him, listen, you're being aggressive. Just dial it back just a little bit. Move around. I need to see more lateral movement out of you.
The fresher fighter in this third round is the one that's going to win. They're both exhausted, but one of them's going to dig deep and start moving around.
Here's the other side of that coin. If I'm Zach McDaniel, I'm going to want to make Carter chase me. Make him chase you. Make him
I totally agree with you on that.
Because McDaniel's giving up that inside and staying in that pocket, and he's taking unnecessary shots. But, I mean, he's giving as good as he's receiving. but unnecessary at this point. This one, folks, is going to come down to the wire as we start this third and final round. Amazing, amazing. Here we go. As
this may be a new fight of the night right here.
We've said that like 5 times tonight. It's been a great card, stacked top to bottom with. And even though these guys, these last 4 or 5 fights have been for a title, Night of Champions, everybody's put on a championship effort tonight, man. See, there he goes, just standing there.
Stick move, nice leg kick by McDaniel. There's another one.
Yep, that's what he needs to do. He needs to capitalize. One more. You hear McDaniel's corner saying, do it again, do it again. That's what he needs to do.
Again, he's standing right in front of him.
He's got to get an angle. He's got to step off and get an angle on Carter. And here's a takedown.
Nice double leg by Carter.
I think that's going to be the story of this fight. As we're looking, maybe a possible submission attempt here by McDaniel. And again, Carter doing a great job of keeping that head close to the body. He can't get that guillotine in there. See, now he's got hand control. He just pushes the arm away. Beautiful defense being exhibited by Shawn Carter. And McDaniel looking
Carter
to try
pitching that arm down, looking for the crucifix.
And you see he's got that right arm posted under McDaniel's head. And we all know that both fighters tired here, right here. They're going to get stood up if they don't really start to work.
Carter starting to throw some punches from the top there.
Carter working on trying to.
McDaniel's going to have to get up.
There, now that's what Carter needs to get out of that guard. But see what he's doing? He's taking that left leg.
Referee going to stand him up.
And I'm telling you what, this is what Zach McDaniel needs to do. He needs to step off, create an angle, and we all know knockouts happen by getting the angle on your guy. He needs to cut some more angles on Carter. Oh. And here we go. He needs to get 2-on-1. You hear
Take down there by Carter.
You hear McDaniel's corner screaming 2-on-1. You got to peel that arm away.
Jack, you got 30 seconds. Let's go.
30 seconds.
Carter trying to sink in that rear naked choke.
30 seconds.
Let's go. Shake him off, Jack. Go.
And here we go. He's going to try to roll, but damage done. Carter's going to ride it out in the third round. This is making
it very.
See that? That's a statement. The judges are looking at that right now. That's what they're looking at. And he's kind of not working, but Carter's just kind of laying on top of him. He's not really working. I would have stood this up if I was a referee, but hey, you know what? I'm not a referee, so
Judges,
I got to give this one to Carter.
And Will Messer scored the same 30
Unanimous.
27
30 to
for your
27.
winner by unanimous decision and the new NFC 170-pound champion in the red corner, Shawn.
I told you, I don't think Zach McDaniel was outclassed. I just think he just didn't move around enough.
And I agree with you. I agree that Carter probably won that fight. I'm not sure if I agree with the 30 to 27.
Yeah, that was a little harsh, but I mean, again, that's why you don't leave it in the hands of the judges. Not to take anything away from our judges, but hey, they may see something differently, and you don't want that. You want to.
All right, I'm with the winner, the new 170-pound champion, Shawn Carter.
Well, Mr. Sims, you got to be proud of your man here.
Hard fought. Both of you guys are banged up and beat up. How do you feel about your performance?
I'll tell you what, I ain't never fought nobody except for that kid right there. That kid already had 2 losses. I'll see where the hell they came from. I'll tell you what, I just want to thank friends and everyone who support me, my team soldiers, my sponsor, Matt Key, Shawn North, No Book, NFC, thank you. And all you fans, if it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible. Thank you guys.